My name's Gabrielle.
My name's Garrett.
Nice to meet you, Garrett.
Nice to meet you.
What brings you in today?
I am moving in with an apartment with my girlfriend, and she is allergic to cats, and I have always grown up with cats, and I was thinking when I finally get my own place that I would be able to get a cat, because like I said, I grew up with cats my whole life, so I thought it would be nice smaller change than just going from nothing, no animal, no nothing. And so now I'm frustrated, and not with her, just with the fact that she's allergic to cats. I mean, it's nothing you can control. It's just something that everyone has allergies to, and hers happens to be a cat, and I want a cat, and it's just a frustrating situation. And as I stated before, I grew up with cats, 3 of them, and we all had little kittens, my 2 sisters and myself, and it's just something that I've always grown up with.
Okay, so it sounds like cats have been a big part of your life growing up. So you're really hoping you could get back that part of your life, and it kind of frustrates you that now you have your own place and you can't get your own cat.
Yes, it frustrates me very much because I have so many good memories from when I was growing up with my cats and my sisters, and usually they're all intertwined, those good memories. And that's how I deal with my frustrations. I think of good memories that I had from my childhood, and I will tell you about a couple. One, usually it's on Christmas time, when the cats will all be downstairs, and we'll as a family go down, and they'll be sitting there. One of the cats, Dewey, liked the pink chair, and he would go sit in the pink chair, and that's where my mom usually sat. And then we had another one named Phantom. He was the middle one. He went to my youngest sister, and I had baby cakes. Well, sometimes we call it pickles. But they would all have their own seat, and that's where most of us would sit, by one of our cats, or Dewey always went to my parents, not my older sister. And that makes me remember about all the Christmas morning breakfast that my dad made us, and unwrapping the gifts. And we were never one of the families to do catnip for our cats, so I didn't have any stockings for them, but we would write from Dewey or baby cakes or Phantom on the tags. And when I was younger, it made me mad because how can my cat give me a present that was worth like $20? I'm pretty sure they cannot go and buy presents, but I just looked at it as a nice little thing that they thought was creative, and I mean, it wasn't terrible. And some other things were more frustrating with a cat, some other frustrating memories. My cat would always claw on my door when I had it shut, and the things that I never opened the door for the cat, and I always just keep clawing and trying to get in. But every time when I let the cat in, no matter how long I kept her out there, she would always come in and expect some sort of petting, and she was always a very, very loyal cat.
Okay. So it sounds like you do have a lot of really fond memories with your cats, And so that may be where some of your frustration comes up because you remember those great memories. So it frustrates you that you can't build more great memories with new cats.
Yes, I want to have more experiences with a new cat. Yes, it won't be the same cat. It'll be a new cat and there'll be new experiences. I'm sure the other cat will be just as loving and caring. And like you said, I want those memories of this new place to give this place feel more like a home. And having the Christmas breakfast on Christmas morning with the cat picking its wherever it sits, and just something I always thought I would always have. I never obviously considered that my significant other would be allergic to anything different from what I am. I know that was childish thinking, but obviously I was a child then when I had those memories, and I just wanted to keep them even when I grew up. And so it's very frustrating, like I said, to deal with. And sometimes I just want to go out and when my girlfriend's not home and go get a cat from PetSmart and bring it home and see what happens. And I never have, nor will I ever do that, but I always think about it. I always look at those adopt-a-pet websites to find little kittens near there, and then she goes and teases me with pictures of cats from Facebook showing little kittens that look so adorable, but I know in reality probably can never have them because, yeah, there's some people that aren't that allergic to cats, but then there's also some that are very deathly allergic to cats, and I don't know which one she is, but I don't want to ever find out which one she is.
Okay, so it seems like you're saying that your girlfriend doesn't really help your frustrations because she brings up pictures of cats to tease you with.
I don't think she means to tease me with them. I think she just does it because she thinks cats are cute, and like I said, it's an allergy, it's not a choice. So people don't choose their allergies. That they could be love shrimp and then become allergic to shrimp, but it was their favorite food. They don't choose that. The allergies just happen. It's not their fault. And I realized that that's, I mean, I think she had cats when she was younger. Of course, they lived in the barn. They don't lecture, so they sometimes went in the house, but they don't live there. And so it's not like she hates cats, but she's allergic to cats. And as I said, it's something she can't control. So no, I'm not frustrated with her with teasing me about the cats, but it doesn't help the frustration either. But I realize that I have to understand that she might be frustrated with the fact that she can't have cats either. And maybe she wants one real bad, and maybe it's bad not what I'm doing. Maybe it's making her frustrated. But sometimes I don't always think of other people's feelings, and sometimes I just want to think about my own because I'm a 20-something college graduate that wants to start a life and wants a cat.
Okay, so I'm wondering if any of your parents or siblings still have cats that you see frequently?
Not frequently. They do have cats. One has a cat named Peanut, but she gave it back to my parents, and because she had to move away and she's doing 24-hour or 48-hour periods where she's at work, or rotations where she's never at home, so she would feel bad leaving the cat there. And that might happen with me. I mean, I know I'm not at home all the time. And my younger sister also got a kitten. I didn't actually know this kitten's name. I've actually never seen this kitten yet. But she has gotten a kitten, and that probably added to my frustration because, hey, my two sisters have cats now. Why can't I have a cat? I mean, I'm sure, want a cat because they lost both of theirs. And I'm over here, I don't have a cat, I do have an animal, I have a dog. But it's my girlfriend's cat and not a dog, I mean not a cat, that I'm familiar with. I'm just learning how to deal with a dog. And I still would very much like a cat, if not only to just bring it to my parents' house and be like, oh, we got 3 cats again. And maybe they can share in some memories, but something I found out from cats from when my younger sister got the new cat from my parents' house because my sister still lives with my parents. The older cat doesn't like the newer cat and is very stressed out by the presence of the new cat. And this is something I have to think about too, because the cat, when I would be going to my parents' house, would also have to be there. And I don't know how the other cat would feel. And I don't want to upset that cat because I love that cat. That cat's very playful and I knew it from when it was a baby. And like I said, I didn't want to upset it. But that's another considering factor, is the fact my parents don't think I have the time to deal with a cat. Like, especially, I mean, not just a cat, a kitten, because they say a kitten takes a lot of responsibility and wants to scratch up everything, and that I should wait until, I don't know when, probably when I die. But that's probably what they would want, because they're not only thinking about how much responsibility it takes to raise a cat, they're always thinking that, oh, we're going to get left with that cat eventually. And I mean, that's not the case, but that's what they're thinking. And so I have a girlfriend that's allergic to cats, 2 parents that don't want me to have a cat because they think it would be too much responsibility while I'm working and trying to go back to school at the same time.
So it seems like you really want this cat because cats are really important to you, but you can't have a cat because your girlfriend is allergic to a cat, and also you have your parents opposing you getting a cat because they think you're too busy in schools or at work, so they think that you won't have enough time to take care of a cat. Am I getting that right?
Yes, they don't think I will have, as you said, enough time to take care of a cat. And also I mean, even when we had the cats when I was younger, I never took care of the cats. I mean, I obviously played with them. I sometimes, every once in a while, fed them. Every once in a while, gave them water. But definitely never cleaned out their litter box. That was always my father's responsibility. And anytime that needed to be emptied, somehow us kids would always vanish. And we probably wouldn't be back for the whole day until it was taken care of. And that could be a reason why they don't trust my skills at taking up raising a cat, because like I said, I never did any of that, and all I really have to go by is my 2 sisters, where one just gave their cat back. I mean, not her fault, she didn't know that she would, I mean, she probably did know she would be this busy, but probably hoped that she'd have someone else there to take care of the pet. And then my younger sister, which already had a dog for a week and couldn't, actually for a day, and couldn't take care of the dog because, well, she wanted to go out and do other things instead of take care of the dog. And then now this other one, without thinking about the cat that was already there, brought in another cat, a younger cat, and didn't even think about them getting along together. So they have pretty much 0 for 3 in their kids with pets, and so they don't want them to have to deal with another cat when they're both getting ready to retire. One's kind of retired, kind of not. She wants to work until she's 60, but she wants to find another job. And my father, he probably never wants to retire, but he doesn't want to have to deal with cats, that's for sure. He had a dog when he was younger, so he's much used to dogs. Or not when he's younger, but when he first started with the police force. And so he doesn't want to deal with them. They want to travel, I'm sure. And what's going to happen if I get a cat and they have to deal with that cat for 18 or 19 years, however old the cat is. And these are things that I have to think about, and that raise my frustration a little with the simple thing of, if I didn't ask for anyone's approval, I could just get it. But obviously the world doesn't work that way, and there's always someone that can an animal will affect.
What does the time say?